Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to do an Afro hairstyle. So, the whole secret and trick to this tutorial is these bobby pins, these wire bobby pins that are open. Start by sectioning your hair, and I'm just going to leave this is my natural part. I usually have my hair parted this way, and I'm going to part it. I've got a mirror over here. It might help you too if you want to set up a mirror. So I'm just going to section the top part like this and twist it a little bit so it sticks together, and just get one of these clips and just clip it out of the way. You can see I've just got this whole section on its own. And just keep all this hair over here together, because you don't want it to start to dry too much. It is easier when it's damp. I just tucked it under my shirt there to keep it there. So, you don't have to be really particular with how you section your hair. That doesn't really matter. What you want to do is just make sure you grab pieces that they're big enough but they're not too big. And I would say this is a good section. Doesn't need to be perfect by the scalp, you know, evenly divided, that's fine. So now we're going to get the bobby pin and you slide it around the hair and face the ends up to the ceiling, and you kind of lock it in at the base. I don't know if you guys can see that. So we're going to hold the bobby pin now, and I'm grabbing the hair with the other hand, and I'm going to start to weave it through the bobby pin in a figure 8. So just keep going, and you might need to readjust your fingers and slide the hair down to the bottom, the hair that you've just woven through, and readjust your fingers and then keep going. Just keep weaving, and I'm also holding down with my this hand holding the bobby pin. I'm holding it and squishing the hair down, compacting it, the hair that I've already woven in, and then just keep going. Keep going. You can even get someone else to help you if you want to. But I'm just doing this myself, and it is possible to do by yourself, but it can get a little bit tricky. That's why I like to start in the front, so you get a feel for what you're doing with your fingers. You can look in the mirror if you want to, if it helps you, but just as long as you get a feel for what you're doing with your fingers, it does help for when you get to the back. So now when you get to you don't have enough space at the end of the bobby pin to keep going. I'm leaving about this much space, and that's for twisting. It's just like 2 or 3 times, and that will hold the hairs in. What you do if your hair is longer and you have leftover hair, just grab another bobby pin, line it up to where the last one finished off, and follow the same thing, holding it up towards the ceiling, grabbing the hair with this hand, and just weave the remaining hair through the new bobby pin. So weave it through as much as you can, and see I'm leaving about that much hair, and then just twist off, just like that. So I've got that twisted off. Be careful you don't poke your own eyes. So you just continue the same thing over the whole entire head. Keep following that, sectioning the hair, clipping up hair as you go to keep it out of the way. I'll let you guys see closer so you can see how it looks. And it kind of looks like a little fishtail zigzag. So most importantly, you want to start this on damp hair. Finish your whole head. Remember, if you have extra length after you finish the first bobby pin, put an extra one in to finish the ends of your hair. And I recommend sleeping with this overnight. It might not feel incredibly comfortable. You may feel the pins kind of sticking in a little bit, but I've done it before. Just readjust. You might need to separate them with your head. I'm a side sleeper, so when I just pull some to the front and some to the back. when you wake up in the morning, if your hair still, like, feel it a little bit, if it still feels a little bit damp, don't take it out. Wait until your hair is completely dry. You can see I've got the full head of little wrapped pieces of figure 8. They kind of look like weird little cocoon things. Okay, so I'm gonna start taking out my hair to see how it looks. And you just untwist the bottom of the bobby pin, and then find the top of it and then just pull it out. Just slip it out. It's not too hard. It's definitely easier to take it out than it is to put them in. So I just untwisted the bottom of that one, and then I'm just finding the top and then just pulling it out. So this is the bobby pin, and see, you can see how the hair is literally like a spring after you take it out. Okay, so now I've taken out all of the bobby pins. Okay, this is such a fun thing to do to your hair. If you want to try something new and just have fun with it, this is the perfect thing to do. I've just been standing in front of the mirror and fingering through the pieces. See, because they're like coiled up pieces if you leave them straight coming out of the bobby pins, but I'm just grabbing them and separating them apart to really make them stand out like an afro, and it's so much fun. So just keep doing that, just go through all the different pieces. So just keep pulling these pieces apart, and you can position the hair however you like it. Just keep going through your whole head of hair. I've had my hair like this before when I was 12. My mom did it for me when I dressed up as Scary Spice for my birthday Spice Girls party. But yeah, it's been so long since I've had it done, and I really didn't think my hair was gonna get this big. This is fantastic. I thought it was gonna fall a little flat, but I am getting some major height here. This is fantastic. Well, this is my fro. It feels awesome. I just positioned it how I wanted, and then I put a bit of hairspray on to keep it in place. And I pinned back my bangs because they were just like, boom. You can see. There you go. Hope you guys like it.